Good morning, Sagittarius. The video just seems to be starting without me even pushing the button. Hope this Sunday finds you well. As always, all is well, Sagittarius. So this is where we focus on getting ready for the week ahead, some overall themes. You know, energy is subject to change at any given moment, as we always have free will, and so does everybody else, right? And just like a little something something Sagittarius, though I will post days on these readings, my readings are generally timeless. It's whenever, like, the daily message is whenever you look at it, that's what may be coming in. And you know, certain themes that I have for my videos, like Spiritual Saturday, that's when I'm posting them. That's what I do on Saturday. It doesn't matter what day you watch it. It really doesn't. And so, yeah. So this is where we get ready for the week ahead, where we're going to look at overall themes, what may be going on with people, situations, the relationships in your life. And keep in mind that always during the relationship portions, that can be any relationship. It really can. It can be family, it can be friends, co-workers, romance. You have to use your own guidance and intuition to figure it out, because these are general readings, Sagittarius. They aren't personal, you know. So, you know, nuance, my friends, nuance. So my name is Heidi, and I'm glad you're on this journey with me. And so let's get started. If you're looking for personals, check out the link in my description and understand that all of my personal readings are video, okay? And they are always guaranteed within 24 hours of booking. So though I try to get readings to people by their book time, you have to generally allow for 24 hours. Yeah. And I'm so grateful for y'all and the support. I love y'all. So gang, gang, Sag. Hope you're feeling good. So the energy that's being sent to you this week from the universe, from your angels, from your guides, they're with you. And, you know, spiritual growth is here too. So what I'm really feeling is whatever you've been led to do, whatever the decisions, you are connected with them on this. You know, because I've really been feeling this energy of us maybe, you know, saying, should we have done this? Should we do this? And it is supported. You know, there is someone watching over you, and this is about everything that's been going on is leading you towards growth. And so pay attention to the messages that your guides may be trying to send you, Sag. Okay? Do it. So the energy that may be affecting you this week is interesting. So we have concentration, which is Mercury in Gemini, which, you know, Mercury rules Gemini, and the third house can deal with siblings or people you're close to. And we're seeing some Pisces energy, which is in the 12th house, which is about escapism. So, you know, it's really interesting because the Seven of Swords is in this card. You know, so there may be distractions may be coming up from other people. This may involve, you know, communication. And it may be really a struggle to stay focused on what you want to get done. And you may feel as if you just want to escape, just want to isolate yourself from these distractions, which I get it. I get it, Sag, for real. So what's, you know, making you feel passionate this week is you are feeling motivated now. Like in terms of your path forward, you are feeling very motivated, and that's why you want to be really careful about what distractions you let yourself be affected by, because the Seven of Swords is here. You know, it can almost feel like people trying to bring you down when you are in such a good space, and you definitely are, Sag. You're in a very good space. Sorry, I tried to keep these cards looking all great. So your self-care is you know, now love your journey is here, which deeply reminds me of chop wood, carry water. You have special gifts, never surrender to normal. And, you know, to be honest, like, this is all about your ability to be happy in the moment, because Sagittarius is, we're positive, right? And, you know, even when it seems challenging, it feels like you may be focusing on what is unique about you, you know, authentically, and loving the process, you know, and understanding that you're different. You don't do things necessarily the way other people do, and that's all right, right? You know, underneath it all, Sag, you're pretty committed to what you're doing. The Hierophant and the Five of Swords, that's like, you know, you're learning how to block out the chaos. You know, you're very committed. You're not about sabotaging your way forward. You know, it feels like you're very committed to something here, and that could be your spiritual growth, you know. And sometimes that involves, like, we just got to separate ourselves from people who try to derail us, you know, definitely. So in terms of the people affecting your week, we have fire sign, let go, patience, and health. I feel like you may be focusing on health, to be honest. There may be stress involved, definitely. And you know that fire signs feel definitely in the belly areas where we feel health. So I feel, I feel like you're letting go of anything that interferes with you or makes you feel unhealthy, you know. That's what I think. It could be that there's a fire sign specifically going through some selfish health issues that may be affecting you, or you could be. And, you know, it's kind of telling you to be patient, that things are going to change. It's patience in a couple of months. So I don't know what that means for you, Sagittarius. So take from it what you want to. You know, your energy is really good because you're leaving a whole lot of things behind. Five of Cups and the World. Leaving sadness behind, leaving grief behind, leaving, you know, just like I was seeing yesterday, what's done is done. It definitely is that energy. You're not going to worry about whether or not, you know, the world is a fresh start. The world says, I've been through everything. So definitely for some, you will be feeling good about the things you've come through. There's definitely a sense of completing the cycle. You know, moving past sadness, moving past regret, moving past what could have been and just focusing on what is and what I'm getting next, right? Definitely situations that could arise. It's interesting because the Two of Swords is reversed with the Hangman. I feel like you're seeing things really clearly, okay? And they may have been things you didn't want to see, but now you're seeing it. With the Hangman, that's perspective, right? That's definitely perspective. You're no longer conflicted about certain things. I can tell you that. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with Two of Cups, Seven of Swords, the Sun. You know, it really does have to do with, there have been some people that you thought you were really close to, and kind of the knowing it just wasn't all that. it wasn't all that. You know, it may have been that way at one time, um, but it isn't that now. And accepting that, facing the truth on that, like that's just got to stop, you know, and that has to stop so you can open yourself to new things. You know, it doesn't mean that, it, you know, it is kind of telling you too that even though you don't interact with whatever bond this is, it's still there. It still exists. It just isn't supposed to be part of where you're going right now. And I feel like that may be a hard realization for you. And it really has to do with because you've changed. You know, with the hangman, you've changed. And you've kind of decided you're not going to worry about it anymore. You're not going to let it affect, you know, you gave it to God or the universe or whatever. And, you know, you're going to let them work it out. Whatever will be, will be. You know, it doesn't take away from the bond, but you're being really honest about it. Okie dokie. You know, and what would help you, you know, this week is really not to focus on what left and focus on where you're going. You know, see the opportunities that are rising up in front of you. You know, because things are coming together with temperance being here. You're sitting in this energy of divine timing and knowing that it's time to go towards things that are actually open to you, not things that like, because with the Four of Cups, there's like opportunities we're not seeing. And so you definitely are thinking about that. What am I not seeing? Am I focusing too much on other things or things that didn't work out, that I'm not seeing the opportunity that's right here in front of me? And so you know that it's time. That is everything coming together with temperance, you know. It could be for some that you are making peace with a situation, you know, a situation that you were very disappointed about. It could be making peace with a person. You know, take it as it resonates for you, but I really feel like you're not going to focus on things that didn't work out. You're going to focus on what's opening up. Where are those open doors? Because if I keep thinking about this, I can't see them. And the universe is saying it's time. I forgive you, but it's time for me to see new doors. Yes, actions you need to take though. The Magician, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Interesting. You're definitely finding new ways of making things work. Okay, not being stuck. And this really has to do with lightening your load, Sag. Understanding that it's possible that you're taking on too much. You know, we've been seeing it like the Ten of Wands, like all weekend. There's a sense of taking on too much. And so you may like really actually be vocal about that and say, I can't, like, it's just too heavy for me. I can't take on everything. So you may actually be getting help, right? And it's because Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. You open up about it, you know? You open up about it, and this is a new way for you. This is a new way for you, you know, with the Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands. Because there's a sense that taking on everything has blocked you from adventures, from fun, from things that make you feel passionate, you know? And so I do feel like you may be being very vocal about that. Definitely has been this energy coming up of I don't have to do everything myself, you know? So, you know, it definitely is a getting real kind of work. And, you know, it may be a challenge as far as distractions go, but it does feel as if you're very focused and motivated, which is beautiful. So we're going to take a look at what's going on in your relationships. Like I said, this could be any relationship in your life. So what will be going on in relationships this week? What's going on in relationships this week for Sagittarius? I do love the energy that you're more focused on achievement, you know, than trying to make things work. That, you know, it's kind of that I can't be in this by myself energy. So what's going on in relationships in the upcoming week for Sagittarius? Relationships. Oh, man. Gossip. See, I feel like this is that Seven of Swords energy that's distracting. What's going on in relationships? It's interesting. Why gossip? You could be coming together with someone. Relationships. Oh boy. So you could be seeing someone come back to you, and it could be that other people have been telling you, or they let other people affect. Yeah, this could be someone from your past, right? It doesn't have to be romance, but there's a sense that they're telling you, you know, they could be talking to you and telling you they want to get together. They want to, I don't know, start giving to each other. There is a sense that they let other people affect. Maybe other people were telling them that this was no good, right? But they do actually really miss you. And they do. So someone is telling you they want you in their future. And they feel bad. I think they feel bad that they let other people get in the way. This is someone you're at a distance from. It could be someone, too, that you always come back together with. But something happened. Like, it feels like it could be you that decided it wasn't going to happen again. Yeah. And, you know, this was someone, it could have been that Two of Cups situation, too. That you felt really close to this person. And I feel like you are in this mindset of that being illusion. Like, you know, maybe it wasn't all that. You know, maybe it wasn't all that. But it feels like this person you were very close with could have been a friend too. You had very good conversations together, maybe even certain things that only you and this person understood, right? That's what private jokes are like. But I kind of feel like there was an issue with reciprocation in this connection. And they do want to fix things. So I do feel like someone will be calling you. I feel like you learned a lot of lessons with this person. Yeah, this is someone who, it's like they should have done something and it directly has to do with other people. Maybe stand up for this connection and they didn't. Interesting. So that could be going on in relationships. And like I said, that can be friendship or it could be romance. Definitely a soul tie or a soul contract with this person. Wowza. Okay. So let's see. What can we see about this person? Tell me about this person coming back. Who wants to fix things? Because it feels like friendship, especially with the Two of Cups. Who is this person? Who is this person to Sagittarius? Who is this person to Sagittarius? Oh, spiritual union. You are very close. It's definitely a soul connection for you. Who didn't value you, basically. Ooh, yeah, third parties here again. Like they allowed interference here. And you're not going to be expecting this. Okie dokie. So take that as that resonates for you. And remember that you always have a choice, Sagittarius. So let's see what lesson you're learning this week. What is the lesson this week? What is the lesson this week for Sagittarius? The lesson. What's the lesson this week for Sagittarius? Perseverance. I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. That's definitely about enjoying the process. Friendship. Yeah. This is really, I feel like that relationship part is really about friendship. I feel like that's about a friend. And understanding, like, even with everything you've been through with this person, this definitely would have been someone that you have been close to for a long time or you have a history. And I feel like you're just coming to some sort of acceptance that, you know, they were there for a reason. And this might have been because you didn't, like, it may be giving the will for you to forgive. Yeah, because sometimes when, you know, forgiveness is for us. And sometimes we get afraid to let something go. If we forgive it, that means it's gone. It's really not. It's really not. Wow. Okay, so I think there might be some things coming up in terms of friendship this week, Sag. So let's see what your spirit guides want to tell you. Do you have a message for Sagittarius? It's funny how we're getting a mix now of old energies and new energies. So it definitely feels like we're approaching a new cycle. Sagittarius. What is your message for Sagittarius? Your message. Oh, jeez. Okie. Yeah, they're definitely embrace the moment, embrace this day, this very moment, think positively today, and repel those negative thoughts, which may be trying to come up with the Seven of Swords. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is you're changing your energy. Ancestral wisdom. They're sending you some information. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked through the earth many years before you. We ask you at this time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spiritual world. So they're actually sending this situation to you and definitely probably sending messages. Okay, so that's the week ahead. So Sagittarius, one thing you can comment for me today if you feel like it is what readings you like the most. You know, just to check in that we're going in the right direction. So toodles.